Hello, everyone. So excited to talk to these two amazing women today. This is the kickoff for the 20 events, and it may end up being more than 20 events, but really the experiences that your heart, your business, your life, your creativity are calling in for 2020. People every single year come up to me and ask me, Lynan, what is the best retreat? Which retreat should I go to in February? Which retreat should I go to in August? And I can't choose your retreats for you, but what I can do is I can share all of my amazing friends and the powerful transformational experiences that they're curating all over the world. Today, we're talking to Victoria and Chase. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Lynan.
Oh,
so good to be here.
So good to be here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Can you tell everybody a little bit about each of you guys and how you came together to start creating these really powerful retreats that you two are hosting in 2020?
Yeah. You want to go first, Cole?
Well, my name is Cole, and I've been teaching yoga for quite some time out of Austin and teaching retreats. Kind of culturally based and yoga meditation based, and was able to connect with Victoria in Austin, and she comes from this like completely other side that I have nothing to do, that I had no idea about, and we kind of joined forces to bring the writing and the poetry and the prose aspect and the flow side that comes with that to the flow side of the yoga and meditation. And really, I didn't know how much they even had in common until we started working together, like how synchronistic that it was.
Amazing. So Victoria, talk a little bit about a writing retreat and a retreat where you're going to incorporate poetry into your movement and prose into your life. How does that work?
I'm happy to do so. So writing to me has always been flow state and movement in itself. You're moving emotions and sensation through your body onto the page. It's a very visceral, physical experience for me. And so when I began to teach it, it just came naturally. And I really help people to get out of their self-judgment, right? Because that's the number one block. So it's really about holding these writing ceremonies. And sometimes I feel like a trauma space holder. Sometimes I feel like a little kid teaching them how to be kids again. Sometimes I feel like I'm helping them learn about themselves and really their truth, because it's so difficult when we walk around with masks all day to access that. So it's not just about writing, it's also about the psyche and the spirit, and I believe yoga is the same way. So it's wonderful to integrate them.
I love it.
Yeah, Cole's an incredible teacher, and I was so happy to pair up with her, and we work really well together because I'm kind of like a lost creative spirit and she's much more organized. And it really helps me to kind of ground to have someone who's very organized, because if it was too, crazy, wild, creative people, it probably wouldn't work. So yoga really helps people get into that flow state so they can ease into their writing experience. So I basically just hold these writing ceremonies, and when you have the space and the permission, the words come. We can all write poetry as long as we can tap into that space of feeling. So I think it's really healthy for people, and they're amazed at the language that comes out of them. It's not about obsessing so much about how the words land, but allowing yourself to breathe and surrender, and then the words come naturally. The less you think about them, the more they'll come. So I really teach from that space, sort of a relaxed, fun space. Even when it's heavy, we can do it lightly and look at it as play. So
I love it. And what I encourage everybody who's watching these videos to do is, if they hear something that one of you says resonate, or even if one of you starts speaking and they kind of feel drawn to you, that might be the retreat for you. That might be the experience for you. I even feel myself when you were speaking, Victoria, kind of waiting for the next word as it rolled off your tongue. And that's when you know you kind of found a teacher. You found someone who can facilitate something that's ignited in your heart and in your soul.
Absolutely. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, you have a retreat coming up very soon. It's like right around the corner in Patagonia. and it's January 24th through the 31st. And so you have a few spots left, right?
Yeah, we have 2 or 3 spots left. It's beautiful center in northern Patagonia, right in the Lake District, surrounded by lakes and volcanoes, non-active volcanoes,
Okay.
and beautiful scenery, and it's just a very healing space. So I'm personally very much needing it and looking forward to it. And I really think retreats are magical experiences because we bring this tribe together and they're friends for life. Really, it's really about holding that sacred space for them and helping them move through anything they're experiencing throughout their lives that may be holding them back in any way. And
if they don't know, Patagonia is in Chile, so it's in South America.
Yes.
So you're flying down to South America. It's a 7-day experience.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have yoga and meditation with Cole, and be doing some writing and creative writing, poetry with Victoria. And if you can already hear, the two of them have sort of woven together this personal journey inward for both of you together. So also, I want you to share a little bit about when you're on a retreat and you're doing yoga and meditation, what does that do for transformation? What does that do for the experience?
Well, I think that you're allowing yourself to, first of all, create the space for yourself. Like, you're leaving your day to day. You're taking a step back from whatever it is that, is going on the day to day. So you're first of all giving yourself the permission, which is the intention behind that is really beautiful. But then it kind of pauses everything and lets everything be a little bit more still. Our lives are buzzy, 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 buzzy. And we get to be a little bit more still. We get to listen in a little bit more and become more connected, not only with ourselves through the yoga and meditation, but with the environment that we're in, with the people that are also there in the same relative newness of a space. Knowing people, everybody's coming in kind of just like fresh, this kind of freshness. And there's this that, we hear about beginner's mind or something like that. There's this newness of a studentship almost of ourselves and this space of self-inquiry, which I think is the contemplative opportunity for that is really, really beautiful.
Oh, I love it. And you're at a beautiful retreat center, right? With that's by waterfall, and you're by volcanic sand beaches on the lake.
Yeah.
Any other features of this place that people might feel drawn to or resonate with?
Ancient forest, trails everywhere to walk and hike on. They also have farm animals and gardens and wildflowers everywhere, and this fresh organic food that just comes right from the garden. So
grown in that volcanic soil.
Yes, fresh air, mostly fresh air, and it's going to be summertime down there. So
yeah, and Patagonia is such, like, it's always, for me anyway, it's always had this, like, you say Patagonia, and you're like it's always had this, like, this shiver inducement.
Yes.
We're really excited. I'm actually leaving tomorrow, so I'll be down there for a few weeks prior, just playing.
Wonderful. Yeah, down in Chile.
Amazing.
Yeah. So.
Well, if anybody is resonating with this, I encourage them to reach out to you ASAP. I'm sure you can find a great flight down to Chile right away. Also, these amazing women are hosting Sicilian Summer in Italy, July 18th to 25th. I'll make sure to put all the links below. Just such an honor and a pleasure. Is there any final thoughts? Like, if this retreat is for you, how do you know, or one of these retreats is for you, how do you know you're part of your tribe, your community, and you guguys are the leaders that they are going to do?
I think it's just about what you said. Go ahead.
I want to say one thing coming from my side, because I think this is really important. Like, I would have never thought I should join a writing retreat. Like, that's something that I wouldn't have personally thought, because I don't feel like a writer. So, but we all are. And coming from this space of using a different medium, because we all have creativity and we utilize it in different ways. So for this to be something new for me, to use this new medium to try to express myself, was incredibly potent and challenging and growth inducing. So all of these things that, you know, we're always looking for, I wouldn't have initially thought that. And that's one of the biggest questions that I've received is like, I don't feel like I'm a writer, you know, something. So I just wanted to set that at ease. Is like, get out of your comfort zone a little bit, and it's just exploring different modalities. I'll let you speak to that, Victoria.
Yeah, writing tends to be this ever elusive thing that people are very intimidated by, and it should never be. It should be fun. It should be moving. It should come with ease, and I really help them to see that and give them a space where they can see how beautiful their words can be if they just relax into it. And writing is important because we need it for everything, and we already have the language within us. So there's something to be said for telling your story in a safe group and exploring your story and exploring your psyche and your unconscious and all the images that come through. It's really exciting and it's really fun. And we laugh and we cry and we really bond through writing as a group. So if you feel any kind of call to the written word, I think these retreats are for you. Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking time today, Victoria and Cole. Again, you guys,
insight.
Yeah, Poetic, Patagonia, January 24th through the 31st. We'll have the link below because that's the one you got to jump on right away. It's Sicilian summer, July 18th to the 25th. And I'm just going to do a little plug for myself. I'll actually be speaking at another business and life accelerator in December in Patagonia around the eclipse. So can't make it to the eclipse right now. To the Patagonia now. You can come down for the eclipse in December.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'll be down there supporting people with their businesses and lifestyle living. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your time today. If anyone has any questions for the ladies, they're tagged in this post. They'll be tagged in the blog post as well. You can put it below in the comments. We'll make sure your questions get answered. And again, if you miss this after Patagonia, no problem. They've got the Italy trip in the summer, and I'm sure they're going to have lots of amazing retreats in the years to come. Thank you so much for kicking off the 20 experiences for 2020.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.